Hello guys, this is John Eche here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where I teach you basically how you can convert your smartphone to a media tool capable of making you multiple figures consistently, right? In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how you can create an irresistible social media quote design for your social media platforms, right? So we're going to be using Canva for this tutorial and it's going to be simple, straightforward, and very quick, okay? So the first thing I need you to do is to launch the Canva application. Once you launch it, you're going to come to a home page just as the one you're seeing on your screen. I want you to click on the plus button at the bottom right corner here. All right, click on the plus button right there. Select custom size. We're going to use a square size for our quote. Since it's on social media, I want you to input 3000 by 3000 and click on create new design. Okay, once you create new design, you're going to be brought to this interface where you would see templates here, you would see elements, you would see gallery, you would see uploads, you would see text and all. Okay, so let's go to the design. So once you come to this white space, this canvas where you'll be creating your design, you're just gonna begin, right? So let me go back and use the one we're going to be using for the practical, so it's easy to make reference to, and I can show you how I got it so you can do it from scratch. Okay, so first thing is I'm going to just create a new one. Let me create a new design. All right, awesome. No, I'm going to create a new design and then I'm just going to change this color to white, just as you have in the previous screen I showed to you, right? So I'm going to start a new design. I want to replicate this design. By the way, all the other designs, this one, and all these are the same, just different backgrounds and a little color manipulation. All right, so let's begin by first of all bringing in our elements from the middle. I'm going to begin a design from the middle, right? So I'm first of all going to bring this shape you're seeing, and then I'm going to bring this line and this line and this line and this line, and then I'm going to bring the quote icon, and then this 3D notification bell, and then this screen, the name, the social media handles, and the brand name under. And then at the big background, you're going to see something in the background just like this. Yeah, it's more like a watermark for wisdom, and we're going to do all that in this practical. Okay, so first off, you should be having here white in your background. Okay, you should be having white here. The first thing I need you to do is we can work with the white first. Let's work with the white background. We're going to change the color, bring in this shape. All right, so click on the plus button at this bottom left. Okay, go to elements right here, elements, and then come down to grid. You're going to see grids, right? Excuse me. So once you open elements, scroll down to grids and click on select all. See all rather. I'm going to choose this first one here. That's the one I'm going to be using for that shape. So click on it. It comes. I want it open this way. What I want you to do is to just hold the edge, hold this edge, and reduce the size, and then come here and place it down here. Okay. So as you can see, this is what we've got here. You could increase the size a little. Awesome, that's what we have here, just as this. The next thing I need you to do is to duplicate this. All right, so first off, let's change it to black. As we are seeing here, this is black. I want you to click on it and excuse me. Okay, so we've brought it now. Click on the plus button again, go back and bring in a square. Go here, turn it to yellow. You can now click on your background and change it to yellow, so we'll have uniformity of design, right? So now I want to get this line, this one I cut here, this line, that's what I want to get now. Okay, so what you will just do is to click on this and rotate this by angle 45. Let me see if you're able to see it. So angle 15 rather. So it shouldn't be much, right? It shouldn't be much. So I'm going to place this right here and leave this. So are you seeing this now? That's how we got that shape you're seeing right there. and it's actually awesome. Let me reduce this a little, then I can take this up. Amazing. Can you see that now? So we've gotten that. The next thing is to bring in the lines, right? These black lines you've seen at the edges, so we can position it. Click on the plus button here, click on your line, bring it. You can change the color, change the color to black. Then the line weight should be 10. Click on line style, you will see line weight here. Configure it to 10. Alright, then you can leave this here. Confuse the size. Also, let me reduce this a little. So the good thing about design is if you actually have something in mind before you begin designing, it's easier, it saves your time, it gives you speed, and you know exactly where you're heading to, right? So you're not confused as to, okay, we're going to duplicate that line and then take this up. So you're not confused as to the kind of design you're arriving at. You're just using your elements to get to that destination in a matter of a few minutes. So you duplicate this line, bring it here, and then you need to make sure the spacing between the line on the right hand is the same as the spacing between the line on the left. So you're seeing it is aligning there. Then push this line, you nudge it until it aligns properly. Alright, then you could just click on this and reduce the line a little, as well as this. Okay, this is amazing, and that's what we have at this point. Next thing is to duplicate this and bring it down here, and then you can incline it to the same angle that shape is inclined to. I can come here and reduce the height of this one until it comes here, right? So that's how to go about that. The next thing I want us to do is to bring in this quote icon and this notification bell. You come here, click on the plus button below here, go to your search in Canva and search for quote icon. Now, you might need to know that Canva has free version or Canva has paid version. You're going to be seeing Eche or Pro on some elements. That means if you're using a free Canva, you'll not be able to use some of the elements I use for this design, but you can use an alternative if they are available. But for 3D elements, which actually add more variety and it portrays your design to be more creative, they are not really available for free users, right? So you just follow, and if you're replicating yours with a free Canva design, a free Canva account, you could just improvise. However, if you really want to use Canva Pro and you want to join my Canva Pro team, which is very, very affordable, you could click the link in the description of this video and you'll be redirected on how you can join my Canva Pro team at a whooping I think it's about $2, equivalent of 1,000 naira for Nigerian users. Okay, so once you click, you search for quote icon, you come here and click on select all, right? Then select all right there. Click on see all, rather not select all, and then you scroll down. I'm going to choose the exact one I used there, and you're seeing Eche. On yours, you may be seeing Pro, right? If you're seeing Pro, it means if you're not on Canva Pro, you cannot really use that element. You're going to just settle for one that is available for free users only. Okay, and then alternatively, which is I recommend, you should join my Canva Pro team so that you enjoy massive access to design resources. I'll give you an edge. All right, so searching for that gave me all these results, and I'm just going to use one for illustration. Okay, I'll select this, bring it here, and reduce the size. What you do is to click on flip, right? This element called flip, so flip it horizontally, and let me zoom in and bring it down. Awesome. So once that is in place, you just adjust this line a little to give it a little space, and you'll be good to go. Amazing. So you see that right there. The next thing is to bring in this notification bell, which is golden. Go to the plus button. At this point, you're going to search for 3D notification bell. Just search for 3D notification. Awesome. I'm just going to select it right away and then just hold this arrow. This is how you rotate it. Hold that arrow, that icon, and then reduce the size. Let me zoom in a little. Then also you can just place this right there. It might not be so pronounced on the yellow background, but when you alternate the colors, just like this one, it's going to come out clearer, and this one too is coming out clearer, right? But then let's finish our design before we do any other thing. So this is amazing, right? This is amazing. And this is a little more. So we're good to go. So the next thing we're going to do here is to bring in a picture frame and add the image of the speaker or whoever has the quote we're trying to design. Okay, so click on the plus button right here. You can go back, and we're basically going to use frame. Scroll down, choose the circle frame here, bring it down, click on the plus button again, and scroll up and bring in a circle. Right, so notice how it is. Now if you're wondering how I got these dotted lines, you're seeing this dotted line right there, dotted line here, that gives me a form of alignment when I'm designing. All you need to do is to click on the three dots at the top of your screen, your browser or your application. Click on it. You're going to see show margins here. So those dotted lines you're seeing are called margins. If I deselect mine, you see it's not showing again. However, when I come here and I select show margins, it's now showing. All right, cool. So that is something you need to know. All right, so I'm going to click on this and make it black. Remember, our frame is right here, but this is a circle. So we're going to place it here. Good. Now this is something we have, and then you can bring the frame here. If it's underneath, go to position and front. So once that is achieved, you can increase the size and make sure it's placed at the center of that circle behind it. Awesome. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you're an existing subscriber, it's good to have you back. All right, so if you're new, don't forget to click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified on every update I'll be making here to help you turn your smartphone to a media tool that is powerful of paying your bills. Okay, so we've done that. The next thing is to include now the picture of the speaker. Click on that, you'll see in place here. I'm going to replace the picture there with whoever is the speaker. So click on replace here, and I have my picture in uploads. So I'm just going to select it directly from that place into this design. So let me see what I've got here. So I'll select this. Now if you want to edit a frame, you just need to double tap on it, right? Just double click and you can increase the size or reduce the size. You can position as you want, and once that is achieved, click on done, and here you are. Right, it's a different image though. Okay, so the next thing I need us to do is to bring in this black shape under with the social media handles written on it. So first off, you can just select, remember we brought a shape here. Okay, just click on this plus button, put elements, bring in a square and bring it down, change the color to black, reduce the height, you can increase the length. Okay, so you can use something like this or like this, and then reduce the height and bring it down just right there. Now it's totally your choice. You can innovate, you can adjust one or two, but if you're just starting out, if you're just learning design, you have to just replicate this design and see how it comes out, right? So I'll still adjust this a little. Adjust this a little. with this one adjusted also. I just want us to replicate exactly what we have, and that is why I'm making this adjustment. For you, you could just innovate and be creative with it, right? That's what creativity is about, exploring things from your unique perspective. Variety is the spice of life. Yeah. Okay, so here's what we've got. I would click on this and go to position, take it back. So forward a little. Wonderful. So we've got this. Next is to bring in the social media icons and a font that would serve all the purposes. Alright, so you see how far we've come. Click on the plus button right here, go to text, select add the text box. You can increase the size a little, bring it here, change the color to white, and you can put in the social media handles. Okay, so the font I'll be using, it's called Codec. Right, Codec is my favorite font, Codec Pro. Yep, select Codec Pro. The size for the social media handles, well, yeah, let's just use social media handles. We'll go to the main quote itself. So the size for these social media handles, we just name them 47, right? 47. I'm going to keep this here, duplicate, and bring it to the middle, and then duplicate this. I'm going to change this to my Instagram handle, which is not particularly the same as others. Good. So you leave them. You can now bring in the icon. This is for YouTube. This icon is for Instagram. The last is for Facebook. Okay, so you click on the plus button, go to your elements, search for YouTube icon or YouTube logo, whatever. They're going to give you options. I'm going to select this one because it's adjustable. I can change the color to suit my taste, and I'll change it to yellow. Reduce the size very well, and there we have it. Right, so I'm going to space this a little. Let's give it a little spacing. Good. So that's what we got. I can so reduce this size a little. Now social media icons should be so big so that they don't attract unnecessary attention. You make them just well enough to represent whatever the brand or whatever the social media handle you're working with is. Okay, so it shouldn't be too big so it doesn't take your design off balance. The next is Instagram handle. So click on this and you simply search Instagram logo. I'll go for the one in a circle, just like this one. Change the color to yellow, and then I'll do this. Now let me show you something really amazing. I'm going to align the bottom of this logo, Instagram logo, to that of the YouTube logo. Can you see the alignment? See how Canva is helping me guide the size, right? So you just hold the edge and reduce it. When it aligns, hold it from the top and reduce it until it aligns to the top of the YouTube logo. Can you see that? Awesome. So you can now go to nudge and just adjust it and adjust it until it gets to the point where you're actually satisfied with the spacing. I'll come here now and add this. Awesome, that's perfect alignment there. Good. So click on this plus button again, go and search for Facebook icon or Facebook logo, Facebook icon. I'm going to select this right away, click on color, change it to yellow. The same thing I did with that of Instagram, the same I'll do with that of Facebook. All right, so I'll just hold the edge, okay, hold this edge and reduce it until it aligns just this way. Can you see that? Awesome. Hold the top and bring it down until it aligns to the top of that one too, and then that's where we go. So if you want to make this very I'm just going to work with the same spacing for them, then I'm going to group them. All right, just follow me closely. So I want the end of this Eche to be the same with the end of this one and this Facebook logo. So I'm going to still adjust them. All right, yep, and I bring this here, then we click on I'll adjust this a little more, but then by the time I'm grouping them, it's going to be at a perfect position. All right, so if you notice this, The spacing between here is smaller than the spacing, excuse me, smaller than the spacing between this. So what you do is to group all these elements. How do you group? You just long press on one, this option comes up, click on select multiple, and select this one, select this icon, you can select this. Okay, click on multiple, so select this, go back, select this and this, select Facebook icon and the handle, and once you're done, you can come here and click on group, select group, and then I can just position them. Go to your position, click on center, and you have a perfect alignment there. That's amazing, right? You learned something new. All right, so if you're a new visitor to my channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any updates. All right, and don't forget to like this video also, so that the algorithm can take it to those who would actually learn and get so much value from this video also. All right, old and existing subscribers, please like this video so that more people can see it and learn from it. So if we got this now, the next thing I need us to do is to bring this www.smartphonegraphicdesignacademy.com, and all you need to do is to okay, let's just add a text, go to font, change the color, change it to coded pro. I'm gonna bring this down, change my color to black, and I'm going to space it. Go to spacing, I'm going to choose 10. Is it 10 now or 100? Okay, I'm going to choose 150 for the spacing. Then I'll just come here, and the size could be 40. Let it not be too big. 40 is enough. Okay, so I'm coming here, click on edit, and I'm adding that. The Smartphone Graphic Design Academy.com. Once that is achieved, I'll go to position and click on center, and we have this here. Right now, the next thing I want us to do now is to introduce bring this quote and this one here. So basically I've just copied this. I'll copy this. Yeah, let me copy that. So this font we use here, you can duplicate, bring it up here, change the color to white, make sure there is no spacing here, right? Use spacing 0, make sure there's no spacing, and the size would be 65. Increase it to 65, and then edit. So once you edit, you're going to just once you edit, you're going to impute the quote, whatever quote you want to add to your design, right? Let me just add this because I've used it before. Okay, so this is what we got. You can make sure it's positioned to the center and there. And then the next thing I want you to do is to add wisdom quotes. If you add this text, when you add this text, you can just duplicate this, bring it up, and you edit. The name of the font for wisdom quotes is called Buffalo, right? Wisdom quote. Go to your format, place it in the center, go to your font. You're going to search for Buffalo, right? Search for Buffalo. It's a Canva Pro font. So if you're not using Canva Pro, you might not be able to use this exact font. However, you can use any alternative you want. And more interestingly or more advantageously, you should join my Canva Pro team. The link to my Canva Pro team is in the description of this video to join for $2 only, and you begin enjoying unlimited access to all elements on Canva. So wisdom quote, the size is 130. So I'm going to change the size to 130. 130. Go to color and make it yellow, so it stands out from the other, the other fonts. Go to spacing and reduce the line spacing appreciably, and that is achieved. Go to position and center it. So we have our font, our wisdom quote here, whilst we have the main quote underneath, and we are almost done with this design. What's left now is basically to excuse me, let me adjust something. Awesome. So what's left now is basically to add the name here, right? The name of the speaker or whatever, and then these shapes and his designation, and then we add this wisdom in the background. All right. So if you've gotten value so far from this video, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and how easy you have been learning how to use Canva to make astonishing design. Okay. So what you need to do is, first of all, click on this shape and duplicate it, and then you can reduce the size some more, reduce it even more, and then you can place it right here, right? So you can see that is what we have here. So let's increase this a little. So when you place it there, you could adjust it a little, go to nudge, take it up a little, and then go to position, go back, unfold. Yep. Remember, there's a shape here, there's a yellow shape here, and it's behind. Other elements are on it. Can you remember? Yeah. So when you place that, the next thing we're going to do is to add the name. Let's increase this a little, and then duplicate, change the color to yellow, reduce the size so that the destination of your speaker can be inside that one. So designing with Canva can be so easy when you learn from the right person and you are consistent with practicing, right? Practice makes improvement, and the more you practice any skill, the better you get at it. So don't give up on your goal to learning design. I'm here to guide you. So click on this code, duplicate it, you're going to bring it down and edit, so we can add the designation of our speaker. In this case, he is John Eche. Go to your format, make sure it's center aligned. Okay, so the size here would be 50. The size of the font for his name will be 50. And position it here, and then duplicate, and then you can add his designation, but change the color, because white does not really contrast on yellow as much as black. Okay, so he's the founder, Light Global Incorporations. Amazing. And then the color, we can use 30, just 32 for this font size. Should be enough to enter it. Since it's not the name, it shouldn't be too big, so it doesn't steal. The main attention should be on the name before it's just to complement that attention has been captured. I can go to my notch and adjust this a little more. And awesome, we are almost done with this design. I mean, if you're still watching this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel, come on now. You're not doing right? So hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates, and don't forget to like this video so that the algorithm can also take you to those who would need to learn how to design amazing quotes with Canva. And then lastly, we're going to add this wisdom behind, like a watermark to the design. Okay, so click on this wisdom quote, duplicate it, change the color to black, and basically we're going to edit this design to leave only wisdom. Only wisdom that way. So when it's done, the size for wisdom, it's quite large, right? Wisdom is quite large, and so what we're going to do there is to increase the size, and if you zoom in, you can just hold the size, increase it. Let me see this size. This is 1232. I'm going to font size, add 1232 or 235. It will go. Okay, so it doesn't configure that way. So we can just do this moderately and check to see how well it fits. So just a little more. And then go to your position, click on center and click on middle. You'll have this there. Then go to transparency and reduce the transparency to say 10. And once that is done, go to click on position and back. Click on back here. Take it take it behind, and we are done designing this flyer. Can you imagine how easy it is to use Canva to design amazing design? I get people all the time come to ask me, John, are you sure it's only Canva used for your design? I'm telling them it's true, it's only Canva. I just know a few things that you may not have studied to learn them. And that's why I created my YouTube channel, so that you get to learn all this for free and improve on your Canva design game, right? So don't forget to give me a subscribe, a like, and possibly share this video so your friends can actually get to learn a whole lot. But then right before I end this video, if you're seeing at the bottom, you're going to see different variety. Now this is different color. All I did was to bring a different background and make the necessary adjustment. And you're seeing this one too. It's necessary adjustment I did for all this. Okay, so that's how to create this design using Canva on your smartphone, and it's very easy. If you just want to download, you can use the upload option here. Click on the upload option, select download. Excuse me, if you're using Canva Pro, you can adjust the size of your design. Now the good thing is, when you adjust the size of your design, it comes out to be higher quality than when it has very small size. So the higher the size of your design in Canva is, the better the quality. Many people don't know this, right? And that's why my design stand out. So you definitely need to join in, upgrade your Canva to Pro, so that you have access to all these designs and you can do amazing stuff. You can also download your designs with transparent background, so that you can use them as overlay in videos and on other designs without stressing. You can also compress the file size so it doesn't get to take up too much space on your device. Right, I'm going to do all this, and I'm interested in downloading only page 2 because that's the one we designed using this video. Click on done, click on download. Voila, it begins to download. Alright, so in this short moment, I've taught you a whole lot, and I really look forward to you implementing, you joining my Canva Pro team. I recommend that. And give me a subscribe, give me a like. Don't forget to tell me what you feel about this video, if you found it helpful.